This old man, I said at length, is the type and genius of deep crime. He refuses to be alone. He is the man of the crowd.
So today we're here to interview a couple people about the way they feel in a crowd regarding Edgar Allan Poe's A Man in the Crowd. The whole theory that you can get away with a crime if you're in a crowd, and that crowds can either make you feel safer or more paranoid. So let's get into it. How's the crowd mentality, and I guess you ever feel paranoid, like people are following you or anything like that?
Dude, crowds are weird, man. Like, when I go to, what's that holiday after Christmas or before Christmas? Black Friday?
Black Friday?
I feel comfortable in crowds because, like, I know I'm not the only one running in and grabbing gifts and whatnot, but I feel like safety in numbers for the most part. Like, we can go out and not get picked on individually because we're in such a large mass, but I feel like if I was by myself doing this event, I'd be getting thrown in jail or whatever.
Right.
But
do you feel like you could get away with a crime if you were in a crowd?
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
do?
Yeah.
So you think
There are some secrets which do not permit themselves to be told.
you feel any different when you're in a crowd of people versus being by yourself?
Not at all.
Not at all? Do you feel like you could get away with a crime if you're in a crowd of people?
I wouldn't take part in a crime.
I feel more paranoid in crowds. I can't do it. I'm so shy.
So you feel...
It's a documentary. No, nothing like that.
You can be in it if you like to.
Okay.
So do you feel safer or more paranoid in crowds?
More paranoid.
Absolutely?
I mean, like,
Do you
on a
think-
scale, you're like scaling me now?
Well, no, just like, do you think you could get away with a crime while you're in a crowd?
Oh, yes.
Definitely?
Definitely.
All right.
I can get away with that shit when I'm not, so. You're like ninja skills up in here. See?
Paranoid when you're in crowds of people?
Safer.
Safer?
Yeah.
Can you give us a quick reason why?
Because I feel like the odds in a bigger crowd, the odds of something happening to me are a lot less.
So, you think you can get away with a crime in a big crowd?
I don't commit crimes, for the record.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But
would it be easier to get away with a crime?
as far as I'm concerned, yes, probably.
Absolutely.
Like, I could shoplift a lot easier with traveling with my friends than I could by myself.
Right, right.
And that's the truth.
Da 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 da
A countenance which at once arrested and absorbed my whole attention on account of the absolute idiosyncrasy of his expression.
Do you feel safer or more paranoid when you're in a crowd of people?
Safer?
Really?
Yeah.
Do you, if you did commit a crime, do you feel like you could get away with it when you're in a group versus being by yourself?
No.
No?
Any reason behind it?
I'm a tall black guy.
I feel better, I think, with my big group of friends than in a big crowd.
Okay. So do you feel safer or more paranoid?
Or safer with, well, that's hard. Double, because with my group of friends, I feel safer.
Right.
But by myself in a big giant crew, I don't feel safe.
Crowd of people.
I feel safe.
Really?
Yeah, I feel safe.
And
Any reason behind it? Well, a lot of things can go on that
aren't necessarily directed at you, but there's more people around to kind of take the run of things, you know, not necessarily anything violent, but you know, something like that. More targets, less chance of me getting affected.
Very true. And if you, let's say you committed a crime, do you think you could get away with it better if you were in a crowd of people, or if you were by yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with no, just for the same simple fact that I'm 6'5" and I stand out. So, no.
Do you feel safer or more paranoid in crowds?
Safe. I mean, I don't feel any difference.
No difference?
No difference.
And let's say if you committed a crime, do you feel like you'd be able to get away with it if you were in a crowd or by yourself? Was there a difference?
I'd probably get away with it more when I was in a crowd.
Okay.
Shank you and move on.